Hey guys, so we're going to check out some firefight action on Installation 04, which is the firefight level coming to Halo Anniversary in November. And we're just going to show off some of the action. If you played the original Halo, you're going to recognize this play space. I'm going to break out into third person, kind of fly around the map a little bit. You recognize this space from the end of the second level from Halo Combat Evolved, the titular Halo. And there's a few additions and changes to this firefight map that some people will notice right off the beginning. First thing I want to point out is that this is a play space that doesn't exist within Halo Reach. It's all new, but it's based on the level, the end of the level Halo from Combat Evolved. You will recognize the Forerunner structure in the middle, which is kind of the point that you want to defend against. Another thing we want to show off is actually the first time in Firefight there are friendly AI characters. So you have a couple of ODSTs that are joining you, so you can hop online with 3 people. I have up to 4. You have a couple of guys fighting with you, and they do a lot of damage, and generally they don't get in the way, and they kind of sometimes save your butt when you need it. So they kind of hang out here mostly up top, but they will come down in the bottom if you're running into some difficulties with some of the harder enemies. But like I said, generally they stay up here just to kind of cover you from a distance and just kind of move around and try to help out whenever possible. So one of the things I want to point out is this level is tailor-made for some vehicular gameplay. If you saw at the beginning, I hopped in the chain gun Warhog, classic Warhog. As you're running through the level, you can just kind of decimate enemies, roll through grunts. As you see, I'm driving along here with the Warthog, moving around, trying not to get stuck on any rocks or such. And you can just mow through, power slide, blow up tons of enemies, and just leave them in your wake. That Jackal has no chance of fighting us off. Another change to a little bit of the location, you see a man cannon right here, which is kind of a shortcut from the edge of the side off to the middle base again. So if you have some buddies that are in trouble up here and need some help, you can usually get anywhere in a hurry and make your way through the play space pretty quickly. Another thing, if you played Unearthed, which was the firefight mission we shipped as part of the Defiant map pack, you'll recognize these kind of tire tracks, which are put into the level for a reason. It's basically, if you haven't played it before, it gives you all the vehicle tracks throughout the level. I'm going to pull that way back a little bit so you can kind of see an example of that. Basically showing the best play space to drive your Warthog. So notice you don't want to necessarily drive through the rocks, but I'm following that path all the way around the level. Kind of keeps you from getting stuck on any obstruction. Kind of gives you the fastest way from point A to point B. So, when most people recognize this location, it's kind of the genesis of firefight. When people think of firefight, this location kind of defines obviously what firefight is. So you're defending waves and waves of enemies and trying to hold off and kind of protect your Marines and try to deal as much damage in the time you have available to you. I can't stress enough how fun it is tooling around with the Warthog, just wrecking enemies. As you see, our some friendly fire going on there with the fuel rod cannon. You have to be careful. I think there might be a hunter somewhere around. Yep, he's dead. So this is just a great play space, mixture of on-foot combat. If you're using your armor abilities, you can use jetpack to hop up. You kind of shortcut your way around the level. But if you just need some Warthog action, you can hop online anytime with a friend and go to town. So that is Installation 04. Which is a firefight level from Halo Anniversary. So we get closer to launch, we'll probably be showing it off some more, but until then, stay tuned to IGN for all your Halo coverage needs.